then only there is a meaning to this life, isn't it? Otherwise, yes, if you will say, who wants to live more? Some people say that. Who wants to live more? It is just like 50, 60 years are more than enough. Then after that, we'll get aged. And who wants to suffer in that older age? We should die. So because of everything we are saying, because of out of ignorance, because we do not know how to live life and what is the purpose of the life in the end, right? Because we cannot deal with that kind of situation, and that's why we just want to get rid of it somehow, right? And that is one part of it which we are choosing, right? But that is not the case. That should not be the case, right? So like Acharya Vagbhat, he lived like around 135 years, isn't it? He was one of the acharyas who gave us, Ayurveda science, right? The Ashtang Hridayam, he gave that book to us. So he lived 135 years, isn't it? So according to Ayurveda or according to ancient science, if we see, then they say that human body easily should live around 100 to 125 years, easily. They say easily, right? Not with struggles, easily. Okay, everything will decay in the end, isn't it? Everything will decay. If you have taken birth, you will die also, and everyone will, isn't it? So whether it is living or non-living thing, whatever you have produced will eventually will go away with time, right? So similarly, body also, it is a body which is given to you for certain purposes, which will also go away one day, right? But the only thing is how we are using it in that particular time period, that is called quality of life. And then we can choose the purpose, because if there is no purpose in the life, there is no meaning in the life, and then whatever is happening in the life is clueless basically. Then whatever we are doing since morning till night is clueless. Why we are doing it, we don't know, right? And that is the only problem that people are going through in this modern world, isn't it? They don't even know why they are doing these things, right? Why you're waking up in the morning and why you're sleeping at night, and whatever is happening in between, why things are happening like that, and why you're doing those things, no one really knows, right? And that ignorance of all these things are leading to all these troubles, whatever we are going through in our modern lifestyle, right? So it is always good to go back to our roots. It's always good to go back to our science, which was given by our ancestors for this healthy living, so that we can again come back to that healthy state of mind, body, and things, so that these troubles we can definitely, we cannot eliminate the troubles from our life, because life is itself is a trouble, isn't it? Life itself is a pain, right? So the moment you take birth, you cry. The moment you go away, you cry, right? Others cry if you're not, right? So the crying is there forever, right? You cannot definitely reduce the crying from the life, but we definitely can improve the lifestyle, so that you can at least add on some values to yourself, to your life, and to your surroundings, right? That's why that's what you should do in your life, at least if you really do not want to become yogi also, or maybe if you don't want to get liberated also, but at least you should live happy healthy life, so that at least you're not giving trouble to yourself and to others, isn't it? So there are different aspects of the life, and there are different purposes of the life. Not everyone is willing to liberate, isn't it? Not everyone wants to get that liberation, but at least live the life happy and healthy, so that you're not getting trouble for yourself and for the others, because your trouble contributes to the trouble of others also, isn't it? If you think that you are only ill, no, your family also suffers, right? So this is something which we need to know, and we cannot take the life for granted, because the only problems what we are seeing around the world everywhere, it is only happening because we are taking the life for the granted. And we are just in a race nowadays. In modern world, we all are in a race to reach, I don't know where, but I don't know, eventually some people will reach somewhere, but before that they reach death. So no one is really knowing that where they are reaching. So the only problem is that we are not aware of that, why we are even running for something in our life. So this is where we can get to know easily with the help of Ayurveda and yoga,